Hello, Tankers and Gamers. Momentary Genius here, back with trying out something new. The commentary track for the T-62-M video I put up last week. This one will be featuring us now properly camping on Cowbang. You get my thoughts on the match. And this route I've been taking kind of along the J1 area, J line, is something that more of a recent tactic for me, because I usually prefer to stay towards the middle, but I've been kind of getting bored of that and trying something new, and randomly kind of discovered, like, hey, some promising outcomes with this area, especially with light tanks, good for spotting. And with tanks with the really good boom snouts, you can get back enough and you can do some really good sniping and supporting. And that's what I thought was kind of going to happen here, but usually by this point, there's another tank has come around the corner and we can start engaging the enemy. That happens, but not to the extent I was hoping for, and I'm looking at the map and I'm starting to see a lot more of the enemy being detected up there. I'm beginning to assume that that's where the main enemy force is, so I'm figuring it's time to start taking on a more flanking tactic here and start moving along the ridgeline. And then suddenly I start getting the blips lit up and it's like, oh, okay, so now we're gonna have a proper fight. Caught out in a tank that has acceptable turret armor, but not so much hull armor, depending on the situation. And boy, does my armor, I really put it to the test. And in all honesty, I'm getting, maybe it's how I'm playing the T-62-M1, but at the same time, whenever I play it, I feel like some of the newer tanks, there's more, an inkling, I should say, of power creep. But at the same time, it's just in how I'm taking more damage, I'm not bouncing more or anything. It's just one of those things like, well, maybe it's more of how I'm playing this tank in relation to the new tanks or more players or something. Like, so I'm not 100% convinced about that. There's still the whole me. But now I found this little nook. I didn't expect to do this. I was like, I just need a hole to hide in. And I sort of found it and then realized it had a really good sight line on the middle portion of the river, especially just before the bridge. Tanks trying to move across and try to get from hard cover to hard cover, while at the same time sort of being able to have a good line. Oh, that 120. Just around that hill. So it sort of worked in that regards, but at the same time, I was at first great. I can shoot and do some damage, and then quickly realized, so can the enemy team. I'm far more exposed and was yelling, please stop putting holes in my tank. It was not, there was not enough positives to this. It was like, I'm trading off too much here. I can see them, they can see me, case in point. It's like, thank you for letting me know where you were, but could you next time do it by just driving out into the open instead of shooting me? That'd be appreciated. And boy, am I working that hull patch. Oh, I still feel comfortable having that consumable on my tank as opposed to any others right now. Maybe speed boost, but at the same time, like I said, maybe it's how I've been taking. Like look at the damage I'm taking. And I was like, I may need to stop playing so much in Era 1. I'm grinding a lot of tanks over the holidays and really get back into Era 2. Because I'm now down to 198 HP and just praying. So we're at the midway point of this match and it could go either way. And I'm like, oh no, stay away. No more tanks come around the corner. Everyone just leave me alone. I don't want to be here anymore. That's this leopard. That's terrifying, that leopard. They don't have the armor, but I was like, detection range and mobility worried me. because I'm a one-shot for a lot of things, except for maybe a scorpion, full face on, head on. So, but I actually feel like my team was competent enough and distraction enough to where I could have some breathing time, and grateful for that. And holy shit, holy crap, this leopard just, he coming for the ram. I don't know if he just didn't have enough of me or what, but he took me down to only 45 from 198. Thanks, RNG. You kept me in it for just a little bit longer. Long enough to take out a leopard and to eventually here, take your time, take your time. Oh, no, don't take your time. Goodbye. Take out that scorpion who was shooting me from the front with their HG. Like, great. But yep. All good things must come to an end, and that full health M60 comes rolling up on me, and I'm like, well, only dumb luck will keep me alive, and there was no dumb luck. It had all run out. So that was an horrifyingly chaotic camping trip in Galbang with the T-62-M1. If you like what you saw, like and subscribe, especially if you want an expert's chaotic review of matches. With that said, I hope to keep your tracks on the ground. RNG's in your favor. I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.